Hello everyone, today we are testing Ares Ion. Toby, view to the rear wouldn't be too bad if it wouldn't be for this big sun shield that is blocking our view. View to the top, yeah, very nice for people who are using head tracking devices. This is just silly. View to the side. Okay, nothing to the ground, front is quite alright. Yeah, this sun shield doesn't serve any purpose other than totally destroying the view for people who like to use head tracking devices like TrackIR or Toby. 1 size 1 missile.
Attack on shield.
Shield front and rear 47, very interesting. Did we hit in the center? Well, let's just accept this. Crossfield quantum jump drive at 99. 1 size 2 missile. Okay, this time only front shield face is hit. 37% front, stern at max. Components. Everything at max this time. 1 size 3 missile.
Attack on shield.
Shields front 37, stern at max. Components. Everything at max. 1 size 5 torpedo. Okay, both shield faces down. We have some red spots. Components. Missile launcher destroyed. Missile rack destroyed. Cannon 92. Both shields destroyed at 0 health. Crossfield jump drive at 89. Thrusters 15 and 50. Okay, we are in a very, very bad shape. I guess very sluggish. No more shields. Yeah, this is now very sluggish. I cannot even yaw well when I'm flying at speed. Yeah, this is like nothing. But we still have our gun. 2 size 5 torpedoes. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, Ion is on the same level toughness wise as Warden, Valkyrie and Freelancer, and unlike Warden, she is not shutting down when hit by 1 size 5 torpedo. Very nice. Let's take a look at the patch comparison of State of Ion from 3.15 when she was introduced until 3.17. In 3.17, CIG gave size 2 shields a front and rear shield face, and this basically means you are down to 50% shield HPs because most attacks will only hit one shield face. In 3.17.1, CIG compensated for this by giving size 2 shields 20% more shield HPs. Not enough of a compensation in my book. Would I go into battle in Ion in 3.17? No, not really. Ion was nerfed way too much. Let's see what John Crew said about the Ion.
Why did you break my Ion?
And the analytics was not people standing in front of it and getting one-shotted. It was almost being like abusive to the point of how it was being used in combat. So we had to do something quite radical to nerf that, to give us the time to look at other things. And there was quite a big uproar about it. It is still a pretty good combat ship. It's just been slightly hammered.
I find it funny how surprised John Crew seems to be that Ion can one- and two-shot smaller ships. This was pretty much obvious, just look at the numbers and do the math. I think the main problem with both eras is, why put a big fucking size 7 gun onto a heavy fighter? Because it's cool? Because it will generate sales? Because someone wants his wet dream to become reality? This is my problem with the whole thing. CIG never thinks in advance, CIG never thinks things through, and CIG never does the math. As a consequence of being quote-unquote OP, CIG nerfed both eras in 3.16 after the sale has ended. They took away aim assist, and in addition, Ares Inferno has a very huge spread. It's a Gatling gun, yes maybe, but with this spread no one would use such a gun 900 years into our future. And John Crew saying Ion is still a pretty good combat ship shows some lack of understanding how the game works. Some people say Ion can still hit a hammerhead and big ships are the main targets anyway. Let's take a look at the brochure. Yes, this is about Inferno, but it shouldn't be any different for Ion. Smaller ships will be reduced to shreds in seconds. Yes, but you cannot hit them anymore. And yes, you can still hit a hammerhead there if you're not too far away, but you don't want to spray all over the place. You don't want to hit 4 shield faces. You want to concentrate your fire on things that are important, things like, for example, defensive firepower like turrets first, and then go in for the kill. A hammerhead turret is roughly the size of a small fighter. So what's your argument again? The idea is, if you want to attack big ships, go for the things that are important first, then go in for the kill, but all you can do is spray all over the place. In her current state, I can give Ion only a 2 out of 10. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you had fun watching this video and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. So, you only need to put 2 boxes behind the front landing gear. You can crawl onto them and then you are inside. Let's go one more time. That's really easy. Then you can go onto the pilot seat and you have full control of the freelancer. And again inside. Okay, that's way too easy, Flickr. Very nice idea. Hey, you are still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.